here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Van Vliet against Sexton. Van.
A little different now. They say nothing stay the same. It's the same game. It just look a little different, but that still won't make a difference, no. You know we back like we never left. You know we back, yeah. You know we back like we never left. Yeah, for the love of the game. So we back like we never left. You know we back, yeah.
A beautiful day as it usually is here in Phoenix. Such a dramatic setting here in the Arizona desert. It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a D.C. kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. A litany of NBA players have come from PG, including Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, Markelle Fultz, Michael Beasley, and Quinn Cook. KD said, "It's just in the water. This is what we do." Guys?
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for Phoenix, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the 1. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me harken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Bridges against Lopez. Bridges misses.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Middleton can't get it to go. Kicks it out to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Fast break, Milwaukee. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Giannis has got the first points up on the board here for the Bucks. Ball goes in. DiVincenzo against Booker. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. He's got a clear path. Here's DiVincenzo. Finishes the break with a slam.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Now Paul following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep. The 3, Bridges, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Antetokounmpo up top. Defended by Crowder. And the dunk by Giannis.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Pass to Bridges. The pass to Booker. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Crowder goes in. And Crowder puts it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Middleton. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. That gives them the lead.
The attention Mikel had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. He kicks to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the bucket.
You don't want to lead Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
And Crowder puts it in.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Sharch is checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Suns have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. The drive by Booker.
Booker doing a great job of taking advantage right now of the defense.
There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Now here is Holiday, guarded closely. Drops in the layup for 2. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Payne passes to Saric. That shot off. Great D that time from Portis. Bucks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Holiday. 1:10 left here in the opening quarter. And Holiday throws it down.
That is a vicious dunk from Holiday there. When you give him room to run, he can take off just like that.
Pass to Craig. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Booker after the basket by Milwaukee. And stolen by Portis. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
The Suns making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. Suns trail by 5. 23 seconds left in the first. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. Booker looking around. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Tucker. Pass break, Milwaukee. Here's Forbes. The layup off target.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say.
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus on the game and let my play and my energy and my effort do the target for me.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Johnson in charge are the 3 and the 4. Booker out there with Payne, and it's Ayton in at center. Now here's Booker. He has 5. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Holiday, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
The Bucks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw, good, Holiday. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. Because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
That's great signs to see Chris Middleton get up just like that.
Paul Lopez with the block. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks. Ball against DiVincenzo. For 3, Bridges gets the three-pointer to fall. Bridges has got 6.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Booker against DiVincenzo, and that one drops. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Pass to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul. And they double up Paul. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Suns trail by 12. Paul dishes to Bridges. Back to Paul. 3-pointer. Sinks the triple. Paul's got 5 points so far.
A good three-point shooter a few years back. Paul's turned himself into a great one. Important to do later in your career.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it goes down 2 points. 8 points for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA, and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. This shot by Middleton, wide open. Good on the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Over Middleton. Crowder from outside. It doesn't go for him. Giannis with some nice D.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Appreciate Drew Holiday getting shifty there on the inside to draw the contact.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one drops.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Saric has checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in for Paul. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Payne's shot is good.
Now, Booker is a special offensive player, can score and starting to show his playmaking.
Bucks leading by 13. The Bucks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since, his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon. Well, Booker can mix it up. Once he's got a lane to the hoop, he jumps all over the defense there.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. At one point, they led by 16. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Right side, Crowder. Shoots over Tucker. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I like the effort there from Saric on the jumper. Sees the defender, but still sticks with it.
This is his first free throw of the game. Saric nails them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. And so it's Milwaukee with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. What a game it's been for Drew Holiday. He ended up with 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
On offense, they've been very efficient, taking good shots and hitting them. That's very important. The confidence has to be through the roof heading into the second half.
Kenny, your take on Phoenix.
They aren't playing tight enough defense. That's pretty clear. There needs to be a lot better communication. Guys are playing defense on an island a lot of times, and that's getting them burned.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Suns trail by 10, setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, home in the paint. Here's Booker, and the lead is down inside single digits. Booker's got 11 points.
Yeah, a good contest, but if Booker has his eyes on the rim before you get there on the closeout, chances are he's going to score.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Paul kicks to Booker, passes to Bridges. Booker against Holiday. Trying to get open is Crowder.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the Bucks lead by 10.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
And the Suns call time here. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Ayton, the pass to Crowder. And that one goes long. Bucks leading by 10. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Lopez with the steal. Launches a 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And it's Paul penetrating. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Giannis. A clear look here for Middleton. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch-and-shoot game.
Paul finds it. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Empowering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Milwaukee.
DiVincenzo against Booker. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And Bones, Devin Booker capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
Now Payne, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Payne looking around, connects from three-point range. Payne's got 6.
You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Middleton against Ayton. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. 11-point game. That cuts the lead to single digits. He's got 8.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
That possession just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Sharks checked in for Mikal Bridges. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament. Get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, in the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity. Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Ball checked in for Phoenix. Timeout called the Bucks.
And the Phoenix Suns criticized for trading down 5 picks to select Cameron Johnson at 11 back in 2019. Many felt that was a reach.
Well, there were a lot of people who were predicting that Cam was going to be towards the back end of the first round even, and a clear case for a Phoenix Suns team who was dead last in three-point percentage, drafting for a need in Cam Johnson. This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Now the feed to Ayton. Fires from 18. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Saric.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And here we go. Saric all alone. Here's Ayton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You wonder if Ayton's one of those guys who realizes just how physical and tough he can be.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And they're on the break. The shot and game clock separated by 4. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And now the Suns, a fast break. Saric has got the ball. And slam dunk by Saric.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Booker and Johnson fill out the wings. Jay Crowder out there with Ayton. And it's Paul in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
To the wing right side. Here's Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis.
DeAndre Ayton, born in the Bahamas and came to the United States in high school to become one of the top prospects going into college and then becoming the first overall pick in 2018. Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Chris Middleton. Ayton kicks to Johnson. For the 3, and there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. And Phoenix making a change here. Bridges checks in. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Portis. And Giannis is subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Ball against Holiday.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen. Be it Ewing, Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Greg, how does he get there?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. Ayton gets there. He's got a big opportunity.
That one, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
The Suns leading. The drive by Booker. Bridges passes to Crowder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges shot good.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
For 3, Middleton. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And here comes the break. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called, the Suns.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Now here's Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. Dives for it. Phoenix grabs the miss.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Milwaukee has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. They trail by 1. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He can make some things happen. Ayton puts the ball down, gets to the rim.
The first free throw is good. Ayton hits them both. Bucks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Holiday surveying the floor. Over Paul. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Suns have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Good on the shot. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
Now here is Holiday, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Middleton against Bridges. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times the D has no choice but to foul him.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Paul. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Middleton's not a selfish player, always willing to share the wealth.
Now here's Paul. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the middle. Fader on the way. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by Holiday.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Over to the wing. The 3, Bridges. Here's Ayton, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Antetokounmpo looking it over, and Giannis throws it down.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Paul. And here is Bridges. 3-pointer, Crowder. They get the rebound. Ayton, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often, and then forcing the D right there at his size to foul him.
And he does get the second one, and that brings them within 2.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Well, Phoenix shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Booker against DiVincenzo. Here's Ayton. The second chance effort. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That's a good find for Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
And Ayton throws it down.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Here's Giannis. Yes!
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out. Now here's Booker. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Takes a 3. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
That's right. No other option but to foul and put some misses.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
The versatility Middleton offers up is exceptional. A capable defender, a good scorer, an effective shooter. These are the kind of switchblade players the coaches love.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 4. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
There's 10 seconds left in the game. Here's Ayton. Money!
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're ahead by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Timeout called. The Suns, they trail by 4. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Giannis, a hard-fought win for you tonight. What gave you all the advantage?
I think we just stick in our game plan. We moved the ball. As I said, we moved the ball offensively. We played hard defensively. That's why we were able to keep our composure and win the game.
You guys look calm and cool down the stretch, man. Congrats. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.